Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Woo! We made it to the beginning of the week. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Big Sexy Amateur Genius Jose, Dr. Purple Ape, Shelly, Black Lung, Mike, Luna, Mike, Redberg, another Mike, Luke, Cyrus, Busy Nerd, Fayano, David, National, July Peppers, Luke, Silent NW, Mike Devraj, Trader Page, Gold Chess Club, Darren, Hardway, Tiger Trader, Spastrick, SW, Ferrari Phil. Good morning to you, Aaliyah, Soul Trader, Trinidad, Michelle, Session Flow, Hindsight King, Lifestyle Freedom, Keith, Clicks, Astrid, Trena, Luis, Joe, Arnaldo, Benitez, Valero, Midland Trader, Tomas, Vaita. Good morning to you, Trade to Win Now, Jim's SJT, Bull Shark, Yenren, Candle Slanger, Alex P, Jonathan, Alfred, Manrique, Renee, Jose, Justin. What's up? Big Sky says, good morning. Who's $200 days away from first Tops of X payout? Let's go. Yo! Give it up for Big Sky in the building. About to take that first Tops of X payout. Sick. Hello, good morning from Greece. One more time. What's up, Konstantinotos? That's a very Greek name. Passed my combine on Friday. Nice work. Good stuff, my man. What's happening? Good morning to Arrows Squad. I haven't taken any trades yet today. You know what sucks about today? I mean, I'm happy it's the start of a new week, but there's just no economic data being released today. And all the Fed speakers aren't coming on until later. That kind of sucks. We don't get any market catalysts today. I mean, we get one rinky-dink little thing. We get the Treasury doing a 3 and 6 month bill auction. That's not until 11:30, but we have a quiet news cycle until then. There's nothing been happening in the geopolitical landscape as far as the conflict that's been happening. There's been no new developments there. All of the earnings are weighted towards the end of the week. We get BlackRock, JP Morgan, we get Wells Fargo. That's all at the end of the week. Today is just like the biggest nothing burger of the entire week, which kind of sucks. I don't know about you folks, but kind of bummed out about it because we don't get any morning catalysts and wake up so dang early for this market. And then the market's like, nah, I got nothing for you. And you know, it's kind of seen through, I got the 3-minute chart up here. You can kind of see it here through this 3-minute chart. This is just, this is just gross. Just nothing. Cash Jack says, morning all just past 5 combines this morning. Yo! Guessing from the long off the lows, or did you catch this little shortecito to the downside? Good morning, Olympus Mons. Morning, fat guy out west. Both sides. Nice. Very nice. Rips will today be slow, most likely. No news Mondays plus CPI Thursday. That's my guess, my biz. That's my guess, is it's going to be a bucket of yuck with a side of, it's going to be nothing. Just nothing. But although we get those beginning of the week flows, and I've been wrong about this many, many times. I'm like, yeah, there's going to be nothing happening today. And then we get like a 600-point day. We could see that. I'm just saying there's no known catalysts at this moment that are going to cause that. I mean, we do have, isn't it the first Monday of October? Yeah, it's the first Monday of October. So maybe we get some Monday flows. I don't know. It's really unlikely that we see anything happening until much later in the day, which is just kind of annoying. Question, do you use Trader Map Lite in your Bookmap settings? I don't. You can. It's available to everybody now, I think, for free. Good morning, Blossom. Oh, that's a good show. Blast from the Past. Who was in that? Joey Lawrence, right? Wait, where did I just lost that? Any trade in oil today? No. Let's see it though. Let's look at crude. Zoop. Yeah. Oil to the moon today. Little pullback though. But yeah, no trades for me in oil. I rarely ever trade oil. I'm an NQ kind of guy. Gold and crude are moving nicely. Yeah, gold too. Let's look at gold. Might as well, right? Yeah, gold moving. Gold had a clean trade. I think Big Sexy got gold. I can't remember. Let's see here. Rips, I'm up $250 and locked out. Nice. That's the way to do it on a day. On a Monday where there's no news. Good afternoon from Germany. What's up there, Stefan? Please confirm big move on upside or downside today for NQ. Dude, if I knew, I'd be in a trade already. I have no idea, man. I literally like, today's that day where it's like, it can go either way. We are seeing equities like the Mag 7. Can we actually pull up like NVIDIA on this? Yeah, you can't. Go over here. If we look at like NVIDIA, everything's kind of holding like these lows, right? If we compress this a little bit, everything's been holding like these little dips. We look at Microsoft. Little different story there. What else? Meta. Meta's been going crazy, by the way. But Meta's kind of holding that little slump there. Apple, same thing. Anybody see the news over the weekend on Apple? Anybody know what caused this drop? I'll wait. We got time. What caused this drop on Apple? Anybody know? Why was there an opening sell-off gap there? I don't know if you folks pay attention to news headlines over the weekend. I mean, it's tough to. There's a lot, but I pay attention to the ones that matter. But anybody know without Googling? Downgrade? Sort of. Upgrade model discontinued. There you go, Renee. The mine and NC, no. It's because they're discontinuing their yearly upgrade schedule. So that's kind of a cash flow killer. You know? If you're guaranteed to have this crap happening all the time, like where every single year people are going to shell out more money. I will say this is one of the rare times where I have the newest iPhone. Usually I'm stoked on it. Usually I'm like, yeah, it's a slight upgrade. I always get it every single year. But this year is the first time where it's like the new phone paired with the new iOS is total crap. It's terrible. It's awful. Port strike news, that's long overdue. That's gone. Yeah, who got it? Renee nailed it. Is there market manipulation in the overnight trades, or is there enough traders? What do you mean? I don't really understand the question. Is there market manipulation? You can argue there's market manipulation nonstop. But there's participants in overnight trades, large funds, institutions. But no, this is the first time where I've had the upgrade, and it's like, it's worse than the phone that I just got off of. I was on an iPhone 15 Pro Max, went to a 16 Pro Max. It's essentially the same phone, but it has an extra button. It's a little bit larger, but it runs like total dog food. Horrible. Just terrible. Good morning, everyone. Well, I effed up. I thought I'd put a stop in and was trading two XFAs together and blew both of them. I'm an idiot, so I pulled 100K from the bench and made some of what I lost back. There you go. Welcome. There you go. Hey, not all is lost. There you go. Nice. I think the recent bombings will wreak havoc today. No. That type of market information is usually acted upon instantly. So that's already come and gone. Hi Rips, how do you use account flipping with Top Step so you keep the payouts running even after blowing XFAs? Always, always, always have past combines. Always. It's all you need to do. Literally fire up a combine and get it 50% over the line and have a group of those. And then the next day, get another group 50% over the line and then work on the other ones. And yeah, always have iPhones on the, or iPhone. What the, what? Always have iPhones on the bench. Woo-wee, we need some Celsius. Yeah, always have iPhones on the bench, dude. What? Yeah, always have a bunch of iPhones sitting on the bench, dude. It's early. It's Monday, and I'm not trading yet. Always have past combines on the bench. So that if you do blow XFAs, like our friend Julius over here, who obviously clicked the wrong buttons, he thought he had a stop in. He was trading two XFAs. He blew them. And then he just posted a picture here in the Discord where he's already up $1,000 on a fresh XFA. Like, that's how it's done. Because if you're sitting here and you don't have like past combines, you're going to be like kind of frustrated, I'm guessing. I don't know. Always have a bunch of past combines on the bench. Now we know who you really work for. Buy Apple. I will say Apple's in the long term. Yeah, definitely believe in that company long term. Goodness. Always have iPhones in the hopper, dude. Stupid people who fell for the scam finally woke up. Hey, I'm one of those stupid people. Although I will say this, I mean, every single time I've upgraded, I've had no issues and it's been slightly faster because they've, there's that conspiracy, of course, that they release a software patch that kind of bricks the older phones. I feel like they did the reverse brick. Somebody put the wrong number in for bricking the iPhones, which is unfortunate, right? This thing is continuing to squeeze. We did have that swap of liquidity at 8 a.m. and now we're kind of pushing here. So part of me wants to take this long back to that liquidity at 142. Part of me does. Tesla's pushing. S&Ps are pushing above the 7. Is it the 7 or the 50? Above the 50. We could just put a little small trade on here. So your upgrade was a downgrade. Dude, yes. I'm so disappointed. What am I going to do? All right, I'm going to go long here. I'm going to put a stop right there. That seems fair. I'm looking to trade this all the way up to 142 3/4. Is that enough room for the stop, though? What was this area? This was 116 halves. Yeah, that's plenty. Cool. I want to take this above 131 and all the way to 142. So that's the goal on this trade here. See if we can get this up to 3 contracts. And let this puppy dogger scream. I want to see this up and over 125. We are seeing Amazon perking up, Microsoft starting to perk up. So we'll see if we can get this bad dogger rising up. I want to see if we can do, let's say, sell to right around here. Yeah, actually, like right there. At 132. I have somebody chasing liquidity right now around like 26, 27. I think they're going to get filled pretty quickly. On your chart, what's that indicator called on TradingView, if you know? Which one? What does it look like? Visible range volume profile, maybe? Might even actually want to add one here if we can get through this player that's trying to get filled. Because they're kind of in the way of things here. See if they take this look. 15 contracts. Take it. Prove that you want it. Show that you're here for the long term. Watching to see if they exchange out to these 18 contracts, 25 3/4 here. Nvidia's pushing crazily to this top side here. Take it out. Take out this 18 contracts, 16 contracts. Take it. They're taking it. They want it. There they go. They took it. Do they want more? Yeah, they do. Cool. Well, they did. I felt that there is market manipulation in the overnight session, mostly on non-event days. They hunt for stop losses. Well, you can always argue that. They're after me, stop losses. Got a lot of iPhones on the bench. Well, that's a good thing. Hangover is real? What hangover? I don't drink. Are you talking about that or? Sorry to break it to you. I don't drink any alcohol. An indicator on the right side of your screen. Visible range volume profile. How long do I have to activate an XFA? Got a 50K one that I passed, but I'm focusing. You got 30 days. 30 days for the activation there. Now somebody's chasing this up. I'm going to add one more here, actually. Can I change this to... I can't really modify that. Limit sell 1. Hey, there we go. I want to see this up and over these 25s. Because there's some lick at 30, and we're at like 32, so I expect this to punch right through these 30s. And then we can exchange out those 3 contracts for a little scalp. I'm at 32. I guess I should be at like 31 evens there. That makes more sense. After passing my first combine, I've been passing one after another like it's nothing. I was struggling with my first one so hard. Well, that's good. Happy something clicked in the noggin for you. That's good stuff. Now, if we break above 131 here and we start perking up above those 140s, this thing should start to really go crazy. To the north side. That plus minus 145 levels made a lot of money last week and today. Nice. We have to get through. There's overhead liquidity. There's people that are kind of like getting out of their longs from like 82s and stuff. But like if we punch through these 30s, this should be a nice little scooper. You got to just punch. Oh, no. Don't do that. There's an iceberg at 30s. Come on. Don't do that. Don't slow down this momentum. It was so nice. There's somebody on the bid here. Let's see. Walk it up. Walk it out. I thought we would have slammed through that. There's an iceberg right at 30 evens. That's kind of annoying. Super annoying, to be honest. I'm not sure if we can get through it now, though. Been debating on trading my 11 Pro Max for the new iPhone, but I guess I should continue to wait. Yeah, definitely wait. All right, see if this iceberg player's gone. Oh, yeah, they're gone. Okay, just push, though. Give me a little tickle. Dude, what did we go to? 3/4? You're kidding me. 3/4, dude? Come on. Just get it out. I hate when it's like this, when it's super thin. Just tag that 31 real quick. Dude, they're blocking again. 3/4, there's like literally like somebody with 4 contracts there and nobody wants to take it. How frustrating is that? I guess I'll do the 3/4 then. There. Right there. Tick, tick. It ticked into it. Just tick into it. It's tick. There you go. Ticked into it. There we go. All right. So now we can put our stop loss just above break even there for the rest. Cool. Catching up here. Been debating on trading. Yep. Trade that stuff in. Hey, Rips, can you give a 150K combine? Sure, man. Just hit me up. I got nothing to do rather than just give people stuff. Why not? Just here you go. Have one. Rips, you got any tips on how to stop revenge trading? Because that's a big problem for me. I'm working on it by taking pauses after losses, but it's hard. Have you thought about just trading into a practice account after that happens instead? Dude, I don't think we would have got filled at 31 evens. I'm glad we moved that down ever so slightly. Look at our chart here too. Going into our magic levels again and rejecting. Huh. Magic. Anyway. Tips for revenge trading. I mean, that was a big problem I used to deal with all the time. Wait, did I just get stopped out? Was that, wait, did it just, oh, you dirty devil. I didn't even notice that. I was yapping. It came down and took our stop out. That's funny. Wait, was that MC level? Oh yeah, shocker, 30.5 there. Big shocker, right to the MC level. So revenge trading. You really need to find a way to, it's gonna happen, right? But you need to find a way to realize that there's nothing good that comes from it. Like just turn it off, lock it out, or go into a practice account. And I'm even hesitant to say that you should be trading in a practice account because it'll create bad habits because you're going to have confirmation bias where you take a trade in a practice account and then it wins and then you're blinded by only your wins in your practice account, not paying attention to your losses. And you're just going to sit there and be like, I should always just be trading when I'm on tilt. No, don't. Just lock it up and walk away and do something else. One of the things you could do is play puzzle games like Wordle, chess.com, Lead Chess, whatever puzzle games float your boat and get that part of your noggin working again. That always helps a little bit. That's what I would do. That's what I'd be focused on. Just don't keep doing it. Lock yourself out. Use the lockout feature and be careful when trading your practice account. Rips, typically public beta for iPhones are more unstable than release versions, but in your situation might help updating your public beta. I thought about it. I've been thinking about doing that, but I don't want to do it and then roll back. I feel like that would kind of bloat my phone even more. But we'll see. If it's still very clunky. You know where I notice it is when I'm typing. It's like it lags when I'm typing. And it's like, dude, the function of typing should not be something that I'm dealing with after forking out whatever this stupid thing costs. The weekend hangover? I mean, weekend was fantastic. The weekend was fabulous. I had an amazing weekend. I was very, very happy with my weekend. Love tapping 2 to 3 times to open notifications. Are you on the latest version too? You're on the latest, newest iPhone? It sucks, dude. It's horrible. Rips, love to hear about your weekend at the tables after this trade. I don't know. There's people complaining about when I talk about poker. A lot of people complaining about that. Stick to trading talk. Why do you talk so much about poker? Like, dude. Woo! Crazy town. Are you concerned about the absorption candle at the top? I feel like we navigated that well, didn't we? What do we think about that trade? I thought the trade was navigated just fine. I thought it was okay. How the hell you make it look so easy and relaxed? You do it for long enough. You just stop caring so much about each individual trade. You can get smoked all the time, and it's like, it is what it is. Took a break from a busy few weeks at work. 4K and new XFA Friday. Passed 2 more combines, up to 3, and happy with that. I trade them separately. Let's go, Josh. Yes, sir. With your past history, what do you think were the best 3 to 4 EMAs to use? I would love to recommend the quadrifecta. It is the 7, the 20, the 50, and the 200. The 7, the 20, the 50, to the 200. That's my jam when we're talking about EMAs. The 7, the 20, the 50 to 200. It's the good stuff there. How much did you win in poker this weekend? This is my most profitable weekend since I moved to Vegas. Again, we topped last weekend, which was insane, but very, very good. Very, very good. I'm on Apex and the trailing drawdown is messing me up as I'm in profit 500, but the trailing drawdown has gone down 1,000. What's Top Step's trailing drawdown rules, if any? Guess what, Jordan? It's your lucky day. For a limited time only, and by limited time, I mean forever, Top Step will never have an intraday trailing drawdown. So it's time to make the switch. Use the link that's pinned to the top of the chat right up there. Right up there. And if you missed it and you can't find that link, tell you what, I'll drop it for you right now. No more intraday trailing drawdowns, Jordan. There you go. Maybe a cool off period between trades. Nah, if you are revenge trading, a cool off period is probably not going to help you. Rip's walking out of Bellagio. That's funny. Anyone else having issues with Thinkorswim? Anybody help out Scott here? He's having issues with Thinkorswim. Widen your stop if you get stopped and flip your possession with a wider stop. Probably a market reversal anyway, so give your time to think too. Yeah, maybe. Possibly. Like playing real-time strategy games. Yeah, whatever you like to do that will activate that part of your brain that needs to feed that need to like click buttons and do stuff. Just stop trading though. Because if you win when you're on tilt or you are revenge trading, it builds the bridges in your brain that say, hey, next time we run into this scenario, the solution was revenge trading, when that's not what you should be doing. Do you get me? It's not good. It will only reinforce bad habits that you have to unlearn later, which is horrible. All these profits and you'll be in line for the new McLaren W1. The problem with McLaren is their quality control. I refuse to buy a McLaren until they fix their quality. McLarens are garbage cars. They're total dog food. If you own a McLaren, you're a sucker or you are very misinformed on what a real car should be like. They're piles of garbage. You can get them for very cheap now. Like they're very like, if you've never had an exotic before, this is what you go for because you're completely uneducated in the space. They're total pieces of garbage. And everybody who knows exotic cars knows this. Like they're known, like if you see a McLaren on the road, it's like, oh, there goes a sucker. A sucker bought one of those. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't really know anybody who has a McLaren. So my buddy used to collect McLarens, but he actually sold his entire collection. He had a P1. He had the Speedtail. He was on the list for the Speedtail. He got the brand new Speedtail and he returned it to McLaren within 3 months because it's such a piece of garbage. Like, that's how bad their quality control is. Total pieces of garbage. Like, I would not trust my life in those things. They're total pieces of crap. Like that, one of those like broccoli haired influencers crashed theirs over the weekend. Those are the people who belong in McLarens. Yeah. Would never, like, until they fix their quality control, never, ever, ever going to get one of those. Like Ferrari Phil. Yeah, Ferrari Phil sells a lot of exotic cars. He knows. They're pieces of garbage. Let's see here. Catching up on chat. If you guys want good giveaways, better smash that thumbs up button. That's what I'm saying. If you guys want to do a giveaway, guys and gals in here, if you want to do a giveaway, let's do it. Smash that lucky like button. We'll do a giveaway in here. I'm super down. I'm short off market clubhouse level. I'm up 30 ticks. Nice there, Mohammed. Market clubhouse levels go crazy. Dude, you guys are sick. What does LTF mean? Where do I have LTF? LTF. Lock the floor? I don't know. What is it? Lower time frame maybe? LTF? I don't know. I didn't say LTF, did I? Best way to deal with revenge trading is setting up your personal loss limit and make it so it covers for 3 trades. And if you lose those 3 trades, platform will lock you out. Yeah. And keep iPhone stacked to the poker table. Sorry, fanboys, but Apple sucks, so I pay twice as much to do half. You know, I've been thinking about getting that new Pixel Fold as like a bat phone. I haven't had a bat phone in years. I used to have 2 or 3 phones, but there's just no point. I like the technology and like trying out all the different phones, but I've had just an iPhone for a while, but I've been thinking about getting that new Pixel Fold. It looks pretty cool. I just don't know that I need it, you know? Hey, Rips, you all in for Yankees? Dude, you know what? I bet college football this weekend. I did okay with it. I think I only actually had 1 loss, but sports betting is just, I've been playing way too much poker to care about sports betting right now. Rips, talk about cocaine and hooker if you want. It's your stream, dude. Dude, you know what's funny? You bring that up. There was somebody who came and played at the tables this weekend who was like, he brought a whole entourage of ladies of the night into the Bobby's room. Dude dusted off 200K in like literally, I'm not even kidding, like 15 minutes and reloaded. Dude, it was great for the game. It was insane. Dude is a big gambler, and like he was playing after he dumped a bunch at the poker table. And some of the players went after the game broke. They went and they played with this guy, and he was playing in the pits. He's playing blackjack, 30K a hand, 3 sides. It's crazy. It's like, it is just funny. People are funny. Vegas is a great place. There's just a lot of interesting characters there. How do you get the market clubhouse levels? If you need them for NQ and ES, just watch the stream. It's free. That's what I say. Just watch the stream. It's free. I like that stack you showed on IG story. Nice work, man. It's a lot of work. I played Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We did not play yesterday, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it was a mental grind. It was very, very difficult, but we came out victorious. Poker and trading have valuable connections to learn from. Learn one and learn both when the market is quiet. I agree with you, Mark, 100%. Poker and trading. Poker has a lot of life lessons. Trading has a lot of life lessons. That you can carry on into business or just life in general to be a better person. Both of them teach you a lot of patience. A lot of patience. Thanks, we'll get my payout and most likely move over. Yeah, I mean, do what works for you. Just because we all trade on Top Step doesn't mean you should. Just find what works for you. But if you're struggling with the rules from another prop firm, it's worth seeing what else is out there. Nothing is causing this, by the way. This market pulling back here, nothing is causing this. There's one player who hit the sell button for about 150 contracts there. Hi, Rips. There are many. Yeah, correct. Rips made over 100K and murdered the table, then had fave dinner runs with his hotline. Oh, Richard, you're funny. Apex will ask you to make a black cash casting comedy. I'm listening to these squawks. They're going crazy, but it has nothing to do with the NQ. We're seeing a pullback in NVIDIA and in Apple right now, but Like there's a lot of inventory that's being rolled off here right at our level, right there. People ask me, why did I get out of that level? Because a lot of exchange there, so want to get out. You should get the Toyota Prius rips. I have purchased a Toyota Prius, a couple of those before actually, but not for me. Whoops, missed that. Hold on. Oh my, I was just thinking about asking what you think about the W1. I mean, until they fix quality control, maybe that's finally their turning point, but I expect it to be a hot, steaming pile of garbage. Like, just total dog food. Would never get it. Corvette is better than the McLaren? I think so, yeah. I mean, you're a sucker if you own one, like straight up. There's no like smart person who has money that has a McLaren. I'm just being honest right now. Like anybody who has smart money, who's wealthy, got rid of the McLarens by now. Like they got the memo a long time ago, like a year ago. Like they're like, yeah, this is the worst. This is the worst made hypercar, or that's not even a hypercar. If you have a P1, it's a hypercar. But like, look at the prices of P1s. Those reduced dramatically. Like as far as like, if you're looking at the curve of like other hypercars, hybrid hypercars, LaFerrari up and to the right, 918 up and to the right, P1. Rips, I've wanted a Lotus for so long. Thoughts? I mean, I haven't driven a Lotus in probably 20 years. They're kind of cool. The very first Tesla was built on a Lotus chassis. So, I mean, that's kind of some cool lore right there. I don't know. There's a Lotus dealership that's right next to like an exotic dealership out here. So I've seen a couple of the new ones. They look okay, but you know, is what it is. I've never, I have no plans of getting a Lotus, but I mean, they look okay. I don't know how they drive or anything. They're quality-wise trash, but great to drive. I was going to buy a McLaren race car probably like 3 years ago. I was going to buy, I think it was a 650 LT or something like that, but like the racing car version. And I was going to have it stored at Thermal, which is a track that's kind of over by Coachella. And I test drove it, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. But then somebody else test drove it 2 weeks later, and the brake line snapped, and they slammed into a wall at around 150 miles per hour. So I said, probably not going to get that thing. So, yeah. It's they got to fix their quality control. Please, Rose, can you give me a 50K comment? Thank you. Sure, of course. Anything you need. Rose, what's your take on Porsche? Great cars. Kidding me? Love Porsche. Absolutely love Porsche. Never had any issues with any of mine. Love Porsches. They're great cars. And that's like, look at the 911. How little has the 911 changed over the last 40, 50 years? It's a beautiful thing. It's such a sick, I mean, the way that the engine is mounted, like everything about it is just so sick. I love Porsches. Love 911s. Even like the 718 platform is nice. Like if you want a cheap track car, get a 718. Those are fun. And he says, had a 720 for 2 months at the dealership because it had trouble with the cooling system after 5K miles on it. Sounds about right. Why the 3-minute chart today? Is that the usual time frame you watch? Typically you show the 30-second chart. Well, does it even have a 30-second chart? Yeah, here. There you go. Just for you, buddy. Why not? Would you ever do a free month of Bookmap? I don't have any way of doing that. You can't really transfer Bookmap license. They're very particular about it, so. I have a Mercedes-Benz 200A coupe. Nice. S Big says October goal is to have 5 XFAs and actually make it to payouts. Any tips? Do them one at a time. Trade them one at a time. Don't be trying to like if you can't take one to pay out, then what makes you think you take 5? So just get one to pay out first. My nice exotic Honda CRV is just fine. The MILF Mobile. I mean, cars should just get you from A to B. Like cars become a fun thing later in life, I think. But some people just don't even like cars. It is what it is. They're just a thing. It's just stuff. Who cares? It's just cars. Everyone friggin' asks for free stuff and then they sit and don't smash the like or share the stream with a homie friend. It is odd. My friend in Florida is watching with me. I live in Colorado. Nice. Hopefully you're You're going to be safe for that storm that's coming. Pretty crazy. Hold on, let me see here. What are we at? Let's see. What are we at? We are at right now 356 likes. Wow. Very low today. What were the chips under the $25,000 chips? More $25,000 chips. Are you? Cranberries, baby. All 25K chips. I'm a newer trader. At what point, in your opinion, would a newbie really start to move from practice to combine? When you can show consistent profitability for a month in your practice account. Sounds like Dana White. I feel like Dana White plays bigger than 30K a hand sometimes. I feel like he plays 100K a hand. Josh says, went 6 for 6 on my NFL bets this weekend. Nice. Always throw an extra 5 on them as a parlay and bought an extra 250 outside of straight bets. Nice. Sick. Hey, Rips, what does Market Clubhouse offer and is it worth it? I'm thinking of buying it. Just hang out in the free stream here. Absolutely not. Just hang out in the free stream. Just hang out in YouTube. It's free. Do not just hang out here for free. That's what I'll tell you. Rips, why does Apex request video recording with no pants on for a payout? Because they want to see your obviously. Like, do I really need to answer that? It's pretty clear they want to see your and ball. It almost missed the B word there. What's your favorite cars, Rips? Ferrari has always been a very solid brand. I've never had a Ferrari where I had any issues with it. I'm just thinking back. No issues on any of them. This is number 4 for me. And I say for the first 3, nothing but good stuff. It's all good. Porsche probably in that same realm. Bentley was garbage before. I had a Bentley a long, long time ago. This is only my second Bentley. And it's like, it's a dream. The quality on it is incredible. So, I mean, top 3, probably. Mercedes is good too. But they don't really have any like superstar cars unless it's like you're talking about like their very limited production run ones. So, okay, Rip. So tell us exactly what the issues are with McLaren's. Ferrari's had many issues never reported in the press, so it's all of them. Oh, we're just talking about this. I've had 4 F cars. None of them have ever had any issues. And I started buying them when they switched over to the 458 platform because they introduced the 6-year factory warranty. So it made the buying process very no-brainer because it's front to back. 6-year warranty on every single car they sell. So you don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it at all. Like before that, the F40, the 430 platform, and before you had the 430, you had the Modena or Modena, whatever you want to call it, the 360 platform. Those were like always in the shop, right? I never had one of those. So I started buying Ferraris with the 458 platform. And that engine was like award winning. They used that engine all the way through to the Pista. They have remnants of the engine in my SF90. Like, so no, like I disagree with you. I've never had in my experience. However, McLaren, complete quality control issues all the time. Ask anybody who has ever owned a McLaren in the last 2 years and they'll tell you it's the worst piece of garbage. It's like how Bentley used to be. Bentleys were total pieces of crap and they improved their quality control greatly with their merger with VW and that solved a lot of issues. You have to remember, VW is Bugatti, Porsche, Audi, Bentley, all the big ones, right? Lamborghini as well. Yep. That solved a lot of their quality control issues. Lamborghinis used to be kind of hit or miss. So, yeah, McLaren suck. They're independent still, and they suck. I've ridden my bicycle on thermal track during a half Ironman. Closest I get to racing on the track is a beautiful track. One of the best in the world. Just the experience there is amazing. Doesn't Verstappen have a house at thermal? I'm not sure. He might. I could see that. They were trying to sell me a plot of land there, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Be cool, but I just wouldn't use it enough. Could always rent it out, and they have this whole program thing. But yeah, it's funny. You go to the restaurant there. There's no prices on anything because everything's free. Everything. There's no. You don't pay for any. Like the restaurant, everything is free because it's club members only. Rips, how do you not get ahead of yourself when you're close to a payout? Just take it just like any other day. Just don't even pay attention to like how close you are. If you're psyching yourself up and out, go back to a combine. That's what I would do. 992 Turbo S, great car. You thought about starting your own prop trading firm? No, never will. I love Top Step. MP's doing a great thing there. Do you bet on MMA? Sometimes. Didn't this weekend. Surely you would own the McLaren F1? Yeah, if I could get one, yeah. It'd be sick, but like, yeah, outside of that, you know. Rips, I'm an Uber driver and I trade while doing Uber. That's cool. Just make sure you're paying attention to the road versus trading. What do you think about fast track trading idea without evaluation phase? I've never used it and I can't really comment on it. So, Rips, tomorrow I can request my first payout ever, only $1,800 payout. What do you mean only $1,800 payout? That's so like, what is this only? Like, that's amazing. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Living says, I'm in Daytona Beach about to get nailed by Milton. Need to make $1 million today so I can take the week off with no power. Well, hopefully it chills out by the time it gets to where you are. Tried Market Clubhouse and it's amazing. Thanks. My favorite car is a whole old Honda NSX. That was a cool car. Probably slow as all heck now, right? Ferraris don't play around with their brand. They have strict mod rules. Yeah, I mean, that's a great brand. How much is an oil change in the Ferrari? Ready? Free. I don't even look at like what the... They don't charge you anything. They have all the line items and then you get out and then it's free. Like they don't charge you for anything. The regular maintenance is all included. I've never paid, I think the most I've ever paid for a Ferrari anything is like $2,600 or something like that. Maybe that's what it was for, but like I don't remember ever being like, oh dang, this is expensive. Like it's never anything like that. I've had 458, 488 tires. I mean, it's nominal. Like a new set of tires, like $2,300. But it's like, are you really like smoking your tires, you know? Rips, can you look at gold now, please? I'm short. Let's see. Ferrari Phil, what does it cost for like an oil change? Isn't it like, it's like $1,300, $1,600 for something like that? I forget if that's included or not. I feel like it is. Like the regular maintenance is all included. The bills are never high. I'll say that. You get your yellow paper back and you're never noticing anything. It's never like, oh dang, this sucks. Ownership is horrible. Yeah, $2,000. Okay, makes sense. 7 years free maintenance. It's like, you know, last time I was in there for something, it was like $1,600 to $1,800, and I don't even remember what it was, but not a big deal. Bentley is now basically a comfortable Porsche. They built the GT Speed is on the Panamera chassis platform, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I'm pretty sure about. Most British cars are trash. Aston Martin's trying to make a run back here. Aston Martins were trash for a while too, but I feel like their quality control has improved. So when you state that you never had a boss, that means you've only been a boss. Am I correct? Yes. When do you usually stop trading? Was your daily profit goal? Don't really have a daily profit goal. It's more of a feel on the market where if it's not producing any more opportunities. Filters, everything needed for 1 year. Maybe that's what it was. It was like $1,600. It was like $1,600. You go in, you pick it up later that afternoon, and everything's done. It's like $1,600. You don't like with ownership. You're not worrying about like, oh no, like this is gonna be so expensive. It's not like that. It's not like that. It used to be, but it's not like that anymore. Do you ever drive a Bugatti? I've never driven one. I don't even think I've ever been in one. I've had 2 friends that have had one, but never really had any interest in getting one. They're very expensive. They're very, very expensive. Rips, how do we create generational wealth like you? I mean, have multiple streams of income. I started very, very young. 7-year warranty. SF90 had a recall on turbo oil pipe causing fire. 458 had issues at the back end. McLaren had issues due to making too many cars too fast, but this reporting isn't all true. I don't remember my SF90 having any type of recall. It must have been like in their very first year they came out. So, thing I love most about Rips is that he's a guy that made it. He is where we all aspire to be. It's so humble and giving us some truth. Way to go. Thanks, Jose. Started on poker a few weeks ago at my local casino. Budget $3,000. I play on Saturdays. Any tips? Play for fun. Don't play for money. I've been playing poker for a long time. Play for fun. Don't play for like, I'm going to, like, this is the next version of trading. I'm going to make a ton of money. Don't do that. If you're short in gold, I think it's good. As long as we're, let's see. I mean, probably close your short somewhere around those 660s. How does Top Step make money? 10% of the profit, 100% of the losses doesn't add up for me. I don't know, man. You're going to have to ask them. I don't own the company. Hey, Ribs, could you explain the pass roll on the 150K best day, not greater than 50%? Thank you. Don't make more than $4,500 in a single day on the combine. That's it. That's the only thing that you need to focus on that. Once you get into the XFA, there is no profit limit. There's no consistency rule. There's just a scaling rule with the number of contracts you can trade. That's it. Rips, have you tried the SRF American Wagyu beef jerky from Costco? No, I have not. Rips, I started trading almost 2 years ago. Used the profits for a down payment on the house. Just moved in on the weekend. Nice, Ronnie. Yes. That's sick. That's awesome. I'm going to go back to the 3 minute. The 30 seconds in this small little window is not so great. All right, we tagged 142 and we rejected off of it. Interesting. If we can come back to like 131 and hold, maybe we look for another long there. Sir Ripslot, do you look at high liquidity price levels as magnet, then wait for 1, 2, 3 tests at that level and enter to decide if you will enter? It's a good plan, but all you usually need is like a break and a retest. That's usually all you need there. Hey, Sarl, how's it going? You're right. It is the Panamera platform. Yeah, nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I remember you. You like you're close to the factory of Bentley or something like that, or MBW. If you were to buy your first exotic car, which one would you buy, Rips? I wouldn't call it an exotic, but I would start with Porsche. It's the most accessible sports car. Let's say sports car. I would get a Porsche, and you could even start it with the 718 platform. You don't have to jump into the 911. Most people like. I don't know why Porsches get a bad name. They're an incredible, incredible car. It's like Porsches are sick. Like they're just so good. The quality on Porsches now is insane. Like insane. Like super, super sick. Like you're not going to have any issues with it. And the warranty is incredible. So I would say Porsche. And I would call it a sports car, not an exotic. Gold is trying to reverse. Rips, ICT said you're a great trader. Subs about to spike. Wait, where, when? When did they say that? I need more detail on that. I was in profit for a good trade today for 15 points for one contract. Should have ended it. Went for another trade. Lost. Now I'm break even. That's better than being only losing, right? Rips, do you have any cheeky levels on ES for the chat? Let's see. If it comes up, it comes up. Tell you what. I'll tell you a couple here. I'll give you two. Let's see here. Ding, 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 ding. Kids are all getting 1997 Toyotas. Yeah. My parents never bought me a car, obviously. I had to buy my own first car. I think I paid for my own very first car. I think I paid $1,200. $1,200 for my very first car. Maybe $1,400, $1,200 or $1,400, somewhere in that range. ES levels 71.5 and 82.75 above that 97 halves. There you go. Your maximum loss limit on a live account is 0, so they eat no losses. The only losses come from your profits. There you go. That meal on your Insta story looked amazing. We had 2 great meals this weekend. We did Prime and Michael Mina. Super good. Hey, Rips, it's good to be back. Took a couple days off like you suggested. Hope you had a good weekend. Thanks, ATG. I'm sure you're feeling refreshed now. Rips, what did you eat on your cheat days? Saturday, Sunday? Sunday, didn't really. We did pizza on Sunday at a local pizza place, which was actually really, really good. Had some hot honey on that bad dog. It was amazing. Saturday, Michael Mina. Friday was Prime. Very, very good. Not as big as an accomplishment as my first payout, but I'm about to take my second payout from an account, so I didn't immediately blow it out for my payout. There you go. Nice. What about Audi R8 for first sports car? I mean, it's kind of like a Lambo Junior, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. They did a lot of marketing for it by putting it in Ironman, I think, but I've never driven one myself. So I can't really comment on it, but I know it's built on the Gallardo platform, and then potentially, I don't know if the new one's built more on the Huracan platform, but there you go. Any classic American cars you like, Ribs? The Eleanor. There's a great company that remakes the Eleanor that's like way too expensive, but if I ever wanted to light $500,000 on fire, I know that's what I'd get right there. Porsche is the best brand in my opinion. SUVs, sedans, sports cars. Yep. Porsche's great. Macan, nice. You got a Macan. That's very, very sick. Do you weigh the size of the red, green volume bubbles in bookmap when entering? Yes. So if it comes down, let me see if I can find an area of the market. So look, let's go to this bookmap. Boop. Look at what happened here. Look at this exchange down here. Look at how fat that bubble is. That's big bid support right there. So we're using that as market information that it was selling down. There's a bidder here, a bidder here, a bidder here. And as we go up, it gets a little bit lofty and kind of vacant. So until we start to run to this kerfuffleation is the first pullback. Same thing. Kerfuffleation, pullback. Kerfuffleation, pullback. Strength on bid. Yes, size matters, as with anything in life. Do you think Top Step will try a straight to funded program, considering there are several good options for that now? I have no idea. I haven't heard any information about that. I know that Top Step's program is the best for the way that I trade, and that's why I continue to use it. It's the only information I have there. Noah says, woke up and made 700 on the combine, and I'm scared to trade my Express, honestly. So listen to yourself. Seriously. If you made $700 on your combine, now you're scared, don't trade in your Express funded account, because that's going to create probably a terrible trading environment for you. 1,700 here for my first beater. Lasted 2 years before I had to put it down. I don't know how long mine lasted. I'm not even joking though. I was driving my very first car, a total piece of garbage, and I was driving it onto an off ramp, and the wheel came off. The wheel came off because I took it to get like one of the tires replaced, and the dude was so stupid he forgot to bolt he put the lug nuts back on, but he didn't tighten it. So wheel went flying, went rolling forward, and my car was on 3 wheels, and thankfully it didn't like hit the rotor. But yeah, way to go, buddy, whoever did that. Almost killed me. Well, not really, but it's only doing like 30 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, but yeah. Good times. 91 Integra and wrecked it. No airbags in that puppy. 91 Integras look cool. That was the newer, no, 91. When did the 94 was the new body style of the Integra, right? That thing was sick, man. I used to love reading through those JDM magazines. It was like Super Tuners or whatever the heck it was. What do you think about the Super? That's a sick car, man. Like the old one, not the new fake Super BMW thing. Well, I played GTA 6. I haven't played any video games in a long time. I mean, if I had time and I enjoyed it, sure. So my Huracan last year, lost 70K on it. I'd stay away. Yeah, cars are going down. Rips, we just bounced off the monthly POC and now we're hitting the MV monthly value added high. Does that play into the way you trade? Sure. Market information is key to your success in the market. So use that information as you would. And that's why, there's a lot of levels that we trade that are not official MC levels that are derived from the formula, but they're still worth focusing on, like the ones that you're calling out there. Once in a while, I still see an Avanti driving around. Nice looking car. Avanti. Who's in? That sounds really familiar. Do you remember what was that Volkswagen that they tried to push? It was like $100,000. I forget what that one was. Avanti. What the heck is an Avanti? Avanti car. Oh, you're talking about really, really old Avanti. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Phaeton. That's what it was. The VW Phaeton. Dude, that thing was like, that was a very interesting play by VW. Rips Eleanor like it gone in 60 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Rips. Can you give us a summary on the Market Clubhouse website? Can you go over some quick numbers on it, like how many members and how long has it been open? Yes, of course. So a summary of the website. It can be found at marketclubhouse.club. Can I go over some quick numbers on it, like how many members? We have 69 members. It's been open for 34 years and 60 months, 29 days, and 13 hours. There's your numbers for you. Best car ever is the Volvo P1800 Cyan. Never seen a car look so good. I got to see this. P1800 Cyan. Let's see. Volvo P1800 Cyan. Oh, wow. That's sick. What is this? Dude, is that ever coming out? That thing's sick. That's really good looking. That looks like an Austin Healey a little bit. I wonder if that's ever coming out. If you can't pass a combine, why would you be successful at straight to funded? Yeah, that's a good point. Very, very good point. Did you know the Mercedes cruise control was shut off in 1 hour if you're not following another car? So dumb. I haven't noticed that. Got my wife a Mercedes. She loves it. It's got the massage seats and all that. Morning Rips, off topic question. How long do you bulk and cut? Thank you. It depends. Usually like a month or 2 months at a time. Usually. It's just good to keep the rotation fresh. Funny story, I never drove the first car I bought. What did you do with it? Who'd you give it to? Where did you learn the word kerfuffleation from? The dictionary, I guess. I don't know. Driving down a 2-lane highway at 75 miles an hour, the Suburban coming towards me lost a wheel because of the exact same reason. Ooh, that's scary. That's spooky. All the sports car talk by a Kenworth with a 13-speed so you can practice shifting gears. Do they actually have a 13-speed? I've never heard of that before. Wow, tire almost came through my windshield. That is spooky stuff. That's a lawsuit. Yeah, back in those days, though, it wasn't like that. There was not like lawsuits flying around. It was just like, dang, that sucks. He's now the quality manager of McLaren. You have any trucks, Rips? No, I'm not a truck guy. I like cars. First car cost $200. Had to park on the hill to roll start for the last few months. Memories, yeah. Remember that? Getting your car going by rolling it down a hill. That's funny. Oh, wow. Saturn. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. That was crazy. Man. Saturn. Wow. And it happens a lot. Actually, these shops don't tighten the lugs or overinflate the tires too. That's spooky stuff. I mean, that's terrifying. Like, how can you ever trust anybody then, right? Bought my own machine to change and balance my own tires. That's hardcore right there. You're a real gearhead then, huh? Trading in business goals to get a white Supra. What year? Are you talking about like the classic Supra or are you talking about like the new BMW fake Supra? They shouldn't even call that a Supra. It's kind of ridiculous. It's just like it's a BMW. Rips, how long do you wait before drinking coffee in the AM and why? 45 minutes. Do you fast every most days? Only Monday through Friday, really. But when I first was fasting, it was every single day. I was super strict with it, but it helps with discipline. It really does help with discipline. I don't drink alcohol either, which helps out a lot. But, you know, you can play around with different fasting windows, but 18-6 seems to be the best one for everybody. 6 hours of eating is plenty for most people. But try to aim it so that your 6 hour window closes about 7 hours before you go to sleep. That's what you should aim for. Because then your body's able to burn fat versus digest food. So that's what I focus on. My father drives Phaeton and treats it like a baby. That's crazy. I haven't seen one of those on the road in God knows how long. I think it's a W12, isn't it? Isn't it a W12 in that thing? Maybe I'm wrong. Rips, do you want to do a poll? At 500 likes, we will. We are at 507. Ooh, perfect timing. Let's go, baby. Let's do a poll. Will the NQ end the day above or below? Where are we at here? 20,120. Above, below. There we go. Vote away, folks. Let's see. My buddy bought a boat. We picked it up, took an exit off the freeway, and she popped off the hitch. Chains held her, but going around the corner with her digging the asphalt. Oh my gosh, that's wild. What are your thoughts on Koenigsegg's? I've never really been around Koenigsegg's. I've seen maybe one or two in my lifetime. I mean, cool cars, but like you got to be really into that brand because you don't just like, what if something goes wrong with it, you're going to be out without a car for a hot minute. Beautiful cars though. Very beautiful. I have top steps level indicators on my chart. 142 is yesterday's volume point of control. What does that mean, or what did that level mean for you? So if it's yesterday's volume point of control, it means that it conducted the most volume, the most transactions at that level, which is another reason why we rejected around that level. Rips, if NQ and ES were supercars, what would they be? I feel like ES would be a Rolls-Royce Phantom, long wheelbase. And the NQ would be an SF90. Best car I ever had was my 98 Toyota Camry. Engine was amazing and real gas. Yeah, Toyota's engines are insane. If you need a car that's going to last for a long time, buy a Toyota. When you start a new XFA, how much do you risk? Do you build slowly or take the risky approach? Depending on, what your risk tolerance is. Some people like to yellow them. I like to build them up slowly initially, get a nice healthy balance, and then use that balance as a backstop. Thank God we haven't heard the name Saturn. Didn't they release like a Saturn sports car like right before they went up in flames? There was like, or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of a Pontiac. That was a Pontiac thing that looked like a Saturn. Rips, did you take a cart downhill after watching Jackass for the first time too? No. Wait, you were to bulk and cut? I've been bulking for years. Guess it's time to cut. Do whatever makes you happy, Love the original Super, but the new works too. I don't know if I like the new one personally. I just wish they named it something else. I just think naming it Super is kind of like, it doesn't look enough like the older Super. You could put a body kit on it to make it look like the older Super, I suppose, but still, Fasting 18-6, 5 days a week, eating only 4 to 8 p.m. I would move up your eating. Like if you're going to bed right after 8, what time do you go to bed there, empowered engineer or empowered entrepreneur? That might be something that could be affecting you. New Nissan Z looks crazy. Looks good. Then they used to call that thing the Fair Lady, the Nissan Z. What I mean is that if you're on cruise control, no one's in front of you for over an hour, the active cruise radar shuts down. Happened a lot out in the Yukon. Oh, good to know. Good to know. No market news today, could be arranged today. Yeah, that's why I was happy to get the trade that we got on earlier. Many bulls such. Wow. Yeah, we got some bulls in chat here. Rips, can you make a video for the archive that goes over how you set up your heat map? Sure. Funny how McLaren ad just showed up on my iPhone. I didn't search for any supercar. That is funny how that works, isn't it? Yes, is more of a Lauda, in my opinion. What's a Lauda? Lauda? Niki Lauda? I had a Toyota Celica, and it had almost 500K miles. Loved that car. Nice. Well, it depends. Did you have it in Canada? Because it's not a Celica in Canada. It's a Celica. I don't know why. But in Canada, it's a Celica. And you can have some pasta in your Celica. The Pontiac Solstice. That's right. I don't know why I thought it was a Saturn. That's funny. Both Saturn and Pontiac released the same car before they died. That's funny. Yeah, we're talking about the W1. I don't have any faith in that brand until they prove otherwise. The Super looks more like a Celica. Yeah, they should have named it Celica, right? You're on Top Step TV this week? Twice, baby. We're on tomorrow with Dakota, and then on Wednesday with Nick for a Tick, my guy. Hey, what's the opening? What are your thoughts on the day? It's a bummy day because we don't have any news coming out. Unfortunamente. So earlier you said you use the EMA. Any reasons why the EMA versus other MAs? I feel like more algorithms are respecting those EMAs. I mean, try them out. Some people like the 7 and the 14, 717 cross. Like, there's a lot of different EMA strategies. Just find what works for you. What has worked for me for a very long time is the 9, the 20, the 50, the 200. I feel like there's a lot of algorithms that respect those levels. It's easy to see, just like it. So I'm on Tuesday and Wednesday this week on Top Step TV. My best car is the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. Strong four-wheel drive and almost zero maintenance. Nice. Is Mitsubishi still around? Do they still make cars? Am I mistaken on that? Mitsubishi, that's another one I feel like kind of went poof. They're big in Latin America? No way. Yeah, I haven't seen a Mitsubishi on the road in a long time. I used to see them all the time. They had the Eclipse, dude. That the Eclipse was sick back in the day. Oh yeah, the Evos. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah. Number 1 SUV in New Zealand. Nice, very cool. Miss Saab, is Saab not around anymore? Is English your first language? I think so. Some people might say otherwise. Saw a report this weekend on the Volkswagen IDR. This car is terrible. You can only do 20 kilometers at full speed with it. What is it, made of a bicycle? Mitsubishi start making barbecue sauce? No, they didn't. Hold on. Are you for real? Mitsubishi barbecue sauce. No way. Is this for real? No way. What? Is this for real? Wait, that's not real. Saab is kaput, yeah. VW ketchup? No way. I'm also 18/6 intermediate fasting, so better time frame to eat would probably be 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. during your weekends off. I have to do cheat meals as well. Yeah, I do. I do cheat on the weekends. Sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sundays are kind of relaxed. Sometimes it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But the sooner that you close your eating window, the earlier you can go to bed. So like 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. is good. But you also want to have it where you have enough time to get your body to wake up. And, you know, you want to have, like, the smaller your eating window, the better. But when you first start, it's okay to have a larger eating window. But make sure that that last meal is far enough away from when you're going to bed. That's the concerns when you're first starting. And then just try to knock off every single month. Try to knock off 30 minutes of your eating window. And try to restrict it down to, like, if you can get down to like a 4:20 fasting window, blaze it. If you can get down to that window, you're going to have a 6-pack year round. Straight up. Do you eat desserts all the time on the weekends? I go for it, baby. I love it. If it was up to me, I'd be eating junk food all the time, but I'm a adult male and I don't do that. Mitsubishi One is a great cheap pen. They also used to make Epic Ecstasy pills. Yeah, they used to stamp those pills with Mitsubishi logos, I'm sure, right? They had like all sorts of logos on those things. We are going back up here. We did just blast through 131. There are some people feathering out here, it looks like. Going back up to that 142 level for a retest. What do you consume in the 4 hours rips? Do you get the 2,000 calories in 4 hours? It depends on if I'm going for 2,000 calories, if I'm bulking or not. It depends. I either do a meal prep service or I use a chef. And that way I can always have like the most healthy food using organic ingredients, natural ingredients, not using a bunch of like store-bought crap. A lot of stuff you buy from the store is crap. Easiest thing to do is just get like rotisserie chicken from Avon's or whatever, the Safeway or whatever those grocery stores are, you know? Get a rotisserie chicken, get some rice if you need it. There you go. Simple. Keep it simple. Fewer ingredients, the better. Chicken and rice. Now that Asia took the highs for NQ, you still think we take the lows? I mean, that was kind of a rejection off of 115 down there. We'll have to see. Is your diet JFK approved? I don't know. He's the one who did the president's competition in schools back in the day that they don't do anymore because it's all about participation medals or whatever, right? Wasn't he the one who introduced the president's award in schools, public schools? Anyway, we're back up at these 142s here. I'm going to look to take maybe one more trade. We can bust on through without rejecting. I just think it's kind of interesting that we saw a lot of softness up here. Anybody long? Order flow caught that long from 21s. Very, very nice. All right, tell you what. We have about 5 more minutes to get it up to 900 likes. Get up to 900 likes. We'll do the dang thing. That's what we'll do. 900 likes, we go to Party Town. We'll stick around. We'll trade the open together. My kid got the presidential award. Nice. Nice. He's going to make America healthy again. Isn't that RFK, not JFK? Isn't that RFK? Is he JFK or RFK? JFK is Dead, man. I've pulled some levels off the 30-minute chart. They seem accurate. What's your opinion on using that time frame? Should I be using the hourly? If 30-minute is working for you, use the 30-minute. There's no one right way to trade. You want to find what works for you and get in that groove. Straight up. Yeah, when anybody types JFK, I assume that you're talking about actually JFK and not RFK. Carnivore diet is key. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Oh, this is a typo. I use 4 EMAs. The 9, the 20, the 50, the 200. 9, 20, 50, 200. There you go. JFK, RFK, KFC. There you go. All right, we're rejecting at 42 here. Let's see. How many likes do we have? Are we going to stick around today? We're at 641. All you have to do is reach down and press the button. We'll trade the open together. Very simple. And we'll even do a giveaway. Sub Ribs, how are we doing? Our leaderboard goal, remember, we will rise together. I mean, I'm not on it. I don't know if I'm on it right now. I haven't seen the email from TopStep yet, but maybe we're on it. I don't know. Let's see. Did they send out? They haven't sent out the email yet, so maybe we're on it, but I'm not like, oh, look at that rejection. Not like anywhere special on it. Maybe it's this week. We'll see. Maybe it's our week. Went on TopStep, but seen you're not on today, so I came here for you. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate you. I'm just trying to stick around and trade with you, folks. We got 3 more minutes to get, looks like 119 more likes. Or sorry, 210 more likes. There we go. So we're rejecting off those 42s again. I feel like this is just going to be like a little pitch and catch market until the open. I guess we're stuck here until open. Yeah, very well could be. 42 just might be the level that's not going to break. I mean, we did see on Bookmap, there's a lot of people going into that soft as people are getting out because they're obviously buying something here or they're getting out of their shorts from here, covering, right? How much is Clubhouse? Just hang out in the stream here. It's free. Why pay money when you can watch YouTube for free, right? Can we sell gold again from this pullback? Let's see. Zoop. Let's go over and see gold. Maybe it's under the VWAP. I'm not a gold trader myself, but could be a nice move. We did come down to that level we were talking about, the 660s, and we're refreshed down there, so could be. Could be that level. Right now we're hanging between these 131s and 42s. So, all right, 170 more likes. We got 90 seconds, folks. 90 seconds. Let's do it. I want to do some giveaways. I want to hang out. I want to trade the open together. Let's do it. Let's make it happen today. Let's make today our day together. Let's do it. Simple in and out day today? I think so. And again, you know, I'm often wrong on this. We could have a 600-point day today based on absolutely nothing, right? There's not going to be any news until later. And then even much later, we get all those speakers after the market's closed. So Globex could be lit. You know, Globex could be a little bit litty. You never know. You just never know. PW been making jokes about you on his streams, such as what? I'd love to hear him. I just can't bring myself to watch that type of nonsense. For example, the joke would be what? He's richer than me, drives better cars than me, and looks way better than me. Ha. Good joke, right, guys? And he's a better trader than me. Ha. What does leader plus 3 mean? It means I'm copying 4 accounts. 1 leader and 3 other accounts. All right, we have 20 seconds here, folks. 20 seconds to get 127 likes. He eats better food than me. He doesn't even come up to your ankles. Whatever. Well, I don't know if we're going to get there today, folks. I would have loved to hang out. And some people, they're holding on to their likes later. They're holding. You know, they're holding on to their likes for later. It's okay, though. We'll get him next time. He does have a bigger belly than me. That is true. He does have a bigger gut. All right, folks. It's been a good time. We tried to do it. I gave you an extra 30 seconds here, but I love you all, and we are closing up. What is it? Like 12? No, it's 16. We'll just call it like $1,200, $1,500, whatever. All right, everybody. Love you all. We'll be back here tomorrow, and we'll trade before we get on Top Step TV. We'll be trading tomorrow here in the pre-market. We'll trade on Top Step TV together, maybe a little bit afterwards. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you all trade well today. Be careful out there on no news. It's going to be a tricky day, or maybe it's an easy day. What do I know? I'm just a dude on YouTube. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Take care.